The physical keyboard is dead. BlackBerry still exists? These are sadly some of the most common negative comments that you will hear from people who sees you holding a modern BlackBerry device. I have to admit, that was also in that hate camp when BlackBerry launched the Key 2, until I got hold of the review unit a month ago and realized that I actually don't hate it that much anymore. In fact, the Key 2 is one of the best phones for multitasking if you ever depend a lot on your smartphone for work. So here's my review. Although the Key 2 looks very much like its predecessor, it actually feels different once you hold it up close, which the first thing you will notice is the sleek aesthetic and robust build quality. The back is covered with a high-quality textured diamond-shaped rubber material that gives it a premium grip and feel, which I actually love it as I don't need to worry about wiping off fingerprints and getting scratches like a glass back. The phone doesn't sport water and dust resistance, which is a shame since this would benefit business users that tend to be a little careless with their devices. While last year's Key 1 was a slight letdown with its mediocre spec sheet, the Key 2 uses a faster and efficient Snapdragon 660 processor supported by 6GB of RAM and 64GB of storage. You can expand storage with a micro SD card on the second SIM slot. The phone's display is fairly small for today's standards, though the 4.5-inch display still shows decent color saturation and viewing angles at a 1620 by 1080 resolution. I wish BlackBerry could have used on-screen keys to maximize the screen aesthetic, and I really don't mind having a slightly lengthier body either. Otherwise, it has good touch response, which I have no issues on performing gestures. The Key 2 has some other hardware goodies as well, such as a good old headphone jack and USB-C port that can power an external monitor like the Asus Zen screen. I welcome the location change of the power button that is now on the right. It is now also textured so that you don't accidentally mistaken it as the convenience key. Probably my favorite improvement would be its physical keyboard. The keys are slightly raised to offer a more comfortable typing experience, and the keycaps are now coated in a matte finishing so that it doesn't feel greasy while it offers better accuracy. As a matter of fact, I really enjoy typing messages and emails on the keyboard, and once you get used to the simple shortcuts, you can type really fast without looking at it. Like its predecessor, the keyboard serves as a trackpad for scrolling and text selection, which is rather convenient, and the spacebar is smartly used as a fingerprint scanner. Apart from the improved typing experience, BlackBerry also added one extremely useful key to the keyboard that I use it almost every day, the speed key. Switching apps and performing an action such as sending a text is as easy as holding onto the speed key and the key you assign to. It even lets you configure short and long press on a single key to perform different actions. This is something that no other Android devices can do, and the reason why the physical keyboard is so valuable on the Key 2. Like previous BlackBerry Android devices, BlackBerry emphasizes heavily on device security, and it ships with Android 8.1 Oreo with the most recent security update. The Detect Security app lets you know immediately if any app is accessing your phone's hardware or sensitive information, and it occasionally scans your device to ensure it is free of harmful apps. If you think a 4-digit PIN code is easy for someone to guess, then you will find Picture Password as a great security alternative on your lock screen. The BlackBerry launcher may look a lot like the stock Android user interface, but it offers a couple of great features that the businessman will love, such as the Productivity tab, which shows a dashboard of your upcoming calendar events, unread text messages, recent contacts, and widgets. In addition, I also like that I could access widgets and shortcuts through the app drawer. Apps can also be sorted in 5 different ways so that you can get to them easily. Although it's a shame that BlackBerry didn't use the Snapdragon 845 chip on the Key 2, the user experience is free of lags and stutters. The phone's GPU can support high-quality graphics in PUBG Mobile and Asphalt 9, and it fortunately doesn't have thermal issues after gaming for extended periods. I personally wouldn't recommend this as a gaming device due to the small display, but it can game well if you want it to. The Key 2's camera department is where BlackBerry is late to catch up with the competition. The main camera comprises of 2 12-megapixel sensors with a wide-angle and telephoto focal length at f1.8 and f2.6 respectively. The camera isn't exactly the best in class that we have seen, but it will suffice for the typical businessman that wants to capture some great moments when traveling. Pictures do get a little noisy when captured indoors or low light, and fortunately it doesn't oversaturate colors. The Key Tools camera software is very interesting. Apart from having a scanner mode for documents and presentations, and the usual portrait mode to blur out background, it allows you to securely save your photo into a private gallery by just touching the fingerprint scanner. I've never found the need to use that feature during the period, but if you do want to keep sensitive photos safe from prying eyes, it's actually pretty convenient. BlackBerry claims that the Key Tools 3500 mAh battery could last up to 2 days on a single charge. That is actually possible if you aren't using it heavily. In my case, the phone could hold a charge till the next day without any issues, and it should last any heavy-duty users a full working day. It also supports Quick Charge 3.0 that juices up the battery in no time. During the review period, I encountered no network issues on the phone and got consistent 4G signals. The BlackBerry Key 2 is what it is, a powerful and secure Android smartphone for the business person to its core. I absolutely love every feature that the phone has to offer, and they make absolute sense if privacy and security on a smartphone is your main requirement. After learning what the Key 2 is capable of, the phone's retail price of 25.99 ringgit seems pretty convincing. However, the phone still faces a strong price competition judging from its hardware internals. Given the fact that you could already purchase many Snapdragon 845 powered devices at that price range, BlackBerry is sure to have a hard time convincing anyone to buy the device. But still, it's a great smartphone that you will eventually fall in love if you love texting on the physical keyboard. Not to forget to mention that it doesn't come with annoying hardware compromises. Is the BlackBerry Key 2 worth its price for its security features, and will you buy one? Tell me your thoughts in the comments and be sure to share this video if you like this review. That's it for now, and thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to us and follow us on the usual places, and I will see you in the next one.